I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey guys, we've got another great booth to bring you here for Epcot's 17th Annual Food and Wine Festival. Here with my friend Tony from Disney by the Numbers. Tell them all about your website, Tony.
I am at DisneyByTheNumbers.com. It is a website chock filled with facts and stats about everything Disney.
Everything. It's awesome. He knows everything. He knows how
Cruise
many...
line, parks.
Yeah. He knows... ask him anything. He knows it. Just ask him. He knows it.
Go ahead. I dare you.
Yeah, I dare you to ask him. But it's always a pleasure coming out to Food and Wine with Tony. We find some great stuff. And now we're in New Zealand. We're actually in the same place that we filmed in Belgium, but they got a lot of great tables here. We get to sit down. So we're here in our Belgium table, but we're having some New Zealand food. What we're going to have for you guys today is a seared sea scallop with kumara, a red curry puree with an apple radish salad. And if it was on a plate, it'd be a great presentation. In a little basket, I'm not sure, but the presentation was awesome. Food. Yeah. And then we have a lamb meatball with spicy tomato chutney. And you know what I love about New Zealand, guys? Some of my favorite wines in the world are here this year. From Kim Crawford Winery in New Zealand. We have a Kim Crawford, well they have, we're not having. I'll tell you the ones we're gonna have, but they're offering 4. They have a Kim Crawford Pinot Grigio. They have a Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc that we are having. They have a Kim Crawford Unoaked Chardonnay, and then they have a Kim Crawford Pinot Noir, which we're having. And again, Kim Crawford wines, you can find them across property. You can find them on Disney Cruise Line, which is where I think I had them first, and you can find them in my house because we love Kim Crawford wines in the Howard household. It's probably my go-to Sauvignon Blanc in the summertime. Love it. It's just awesome. I think you're going to really like that a lot, Tony. And I think right now I'm going to dig into this seared sea scallop and see what's going on here.
I'm Italian. I'm going for the balls. Wow, that's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, the meatball is not too spicy, but the chutney has a nice, nice flavor.
Right, I'm gonna do something gross here, Tony, now, but
go ahead, dig in.
With the scallop, I gotta have a little bit of that Sauvignon Blanc there. That's definitely good. The scallop is awesome. The scallop is nice and tender. It's not chewy at all. I gotta say, I'm not crazy about this puree. It's okay, but it's not knocking my socks off. But that scallop is awesome. I could eat that scallop and that apple radish salad all day long. That's just terrific. Here, give that a try. See what you think.
Swap.
Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, that meatball's good. You're right. It's in a little cup, like a little bread bowl thing, right?
Yep. You're right. The puree doesn't really balance out with that scallop. I think it's the wrong mix of flavors, in my opinion.
Now that bread, lamb meatballs and spicy tomato chutney. They don't say anything about the bread in here, but that little bread cup's really, really good. I like that a lot.
They should have done meatball chutney sliders.
The lamb sliders were awesome.
Last year,
Yeah, they were really good. I'll tell you, this Pinot Noir here is really good. Along with that.
This is good.
Yeah, you like that,
bad.
right? Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc. It's nice and light, it's crisp, you know.
It doesn't have an afterbite.
Yeah, that's a nice wine there. I like that. Like I say, we drink that at home. We like that a lot. So, yeah, this is really good here. Now, if we haven't mentioned on this episode, I know we told you from the book, but this is your passport to the Food and Wine Festival. Has all the countries listed. Not only does it have all the countries listed, but it has every food item that every country has, both food and beverage. You can get a stamp in most countries. I don't think New Zealand had their stamp out today.
Yeah, they were signing.
But yeah, you can get a cast signature if you want. But it kind of helps you keep up with where you've been. You can write little notes. I saw people yesterday putting smiley faces or frowny faces by the food items that they liked and didn't like. So it's just a great way to keep up. And then after the Food and Wine Festival's over, it's a great little keepsake that you get to have, you know, so that you can kind of remember your trip, kind of like your passport that you have for traveling around the world. This is your passport to travel around the world showcase, and you can go back and remember and think, hey, I really love that coq au vin in France. I really like that meatball slider there. And
I guess before you come to the next year, the 18th, you pull out your 17th and you take a look and see what they changed or what you liked and what you didn't like, and Try something different.
Now see, that would have been smart. I have no idea where mine is from last year. I have no idea at all.
I keep a box of that stuff.
I bet you do,
yeah.
and that's why you're Disney by the numbers and you collect this stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to keep mine. I'm going to put it right next to my heart. And keep it for next year. I sure am, so I can remember what we have. But Tony, it was great having you here today. Thanks for sharing some great food and wine with us. Guys, it's always awesome having you here with us and sharing some great food and wine. And listen, if you're not planning on being here sometime during these 46 days,
46
wow,
this year.
you got to get here, guys. Get up off the couch, get away from your table, get down here, try some of this great food and wine, experience some of these countries, experience some of the things that are going on around the Food and Wine Festival, and enjoy it. Don't just sit back and watch us eat all this
Even
great
if it's
food.
for a nice long weekend.
Nice long weekend? Yeah.
Do it in a weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Just come out. You know, it's a great time to visit Epcot, and it's certainly a great time to visit.
We should talk about Eat to the Beat.
Eat to the Beat concert series, another great reason to come out here. You've got great acts like Sister Hazel, Night Ranger, Boys to Men, Blues Traveler, lots of great bands are playing. Sugar Ray, lots of great bands. You can go check out the link below. We've got a link over on Kingdom Magic Vacations. It'll tell you all the people, all the days, but you can come out and see 3 shows a night, every night during Epcot's Food and Wine Festival from great bands, have great food and wine, and who knows, you might run into me and Tony here having some food, right?
Or watching a show.
Or watching a show. So, listen guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you right back here tomorrow. Don't miss a day. We're food and wine in it all month on Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.